Another fun monthly painting, a pansy. Pansy is also cute and also one of my favorite flowers. I used to press them when I was a kid, and then my mother-in-law pressed a few for me. They're just pretty. Okay, so again, we start with the stem, any green. And the green, the leaves. I just like to paint them all the same. Like a tiny little flower leaf over here. And I'm going to let them dry before I try to do anything to them. Before I clean my brush, I just want to add a little bit more to the top. So always a little bit darker towards the top. So I did not let you trace all of the lines because there is quite a lot. So first thing is we need to find a bluish purple that you like. So a little bit of light blue, a little bit of a purple, a little, I think this is a pretty blue. Let's check. Bit more purple, bit more purple. I think so. Okay. Light color first. So dip into your water cup before you start painting. And it needs to be super light. So actually, let's start at the top. Even if you outline, make sure you come back and fill in. So I can tell that I need to be a little bit more purple. Do drag it all over here so it can dry a little bit darker in the middle. It's gonna move because it's so wet, but kind of paint towards that. And then clean, like touch your towel, touch your water cup and add a lot of water. I was just cleaning my brush. Pour it in. Dip, dip, dip. So it can kind of go like dip into, touch it right there so it can kind of flow in. Move to this one. Try not to go on that triangle that's in the middle. So when it is wet, it's a little bit easier if you then come around and to get some of the darker areas, you can kind of just touch and it will flow. And let it be. Move on to this one. More water. So you can make your pansies. There's so many different colors. You can make any color you want. Fill it in. up. This is such a pretty bluish color. Let's hope I can get the same one for this one. And then try to paint. I think I need to just mix more. Again, try to paint where it accumulates kind of right here. Okay, now I want to come back. I still have the same color on my brush. I'm going to fix that. I'll show you how to fix that. And I'm just going to come. So it's basically kind of touching where the stem is. It's kind of a little to the left of it. And I just want to give some lines. Use the edge, kind of drag it in. Clean your brush. Make sure you get all the water drops. Touch the edges to kind of just soften and blend. Now, you want to make sure that oh, so this is how you clean it. You just wait for it to dry a little bit and then you can kind of just push the color back. Maybe over here without touching. Want to make it a bit darker, clean. Make sure you suck it up. Okay. Switching to the brush that's just a little bit smaller. I'm going to go for a black, blue, gray kind of color. And I'm just filling in that middle section. It's very dark. So what I can do is I can just take my towel and suck it up a bit. And then use some yellow. My yellow is never just a pure yellow. There's always so many colors in it. And flick, 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 flick towards you. Get black and purple. More black than purple. But like a nice blackish purple. Use this outside pencil line and kind of flick towards the outside. You can definitely give a little outline, but then be careful. So come back and immediately mess it up. There should be no white sections. And then let's see if it's dark enough when it dries. And then you're going to do the same. So even if you outline it like this, I'm just going to turn it because it's easier for me to flick to the side. Flick, 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 flick. And then the one that's kind of coming towards you, I just want to make a nicer puddle. Don't go into your yellow. Kind of flick, flick, flick. Make that yellow a little smaller. Some wispies. Make sure your hand is flat, so you have control. And then check if it's drying too light. You may have to come back and just do another layer. Maybe give it a little bit of an outline. There's a cute pansy.